Netjump, an easy solution to expose your local web apps on the internet. You build something epic. It runs on localhost 3000. But then you want to share it. Panic. Your firewall screams nope. Your router just shrugs. Good luck. Your client says, "What? Can't you just, put it on the internet?" So you dive headfirst into port forwarding hell, punching holes in your router, desperately hoping your ISP doesn't change your IP, and praying your home network doesn't become a hacker's playground. So you're forced to deal with a nightmare list of complexities like IP forwarding, dynamic IP changes, CGNAT/NAT, and stubborn firewall, DNS entry, SSL certificate generation, authentication, security concerns. The good news? You can simply use Netjump to create a secure, encrypted tunnel from your machine through our network directly to the internet. Your traffic flows freely, and now you have time to spend with your family. It's like magic, but, code. Now, I'll show you how to share my app using Netjump. This is the Netjump home screen right after you create a new account. The first thing we're going to do is create a new device. Just click Add Device. In my case, my computer running my web page is my device. I click Add. By default, after you create the device, you'll see the expose service screen. You can actually create tons of services on a single device. For now, I've only got one app on port 3000, so all I need to do is create a service for port 3000. I'll leave the protocol as HTTP and type in port 3000. Now I'll click Add Service, and boom! The cloud-side configuration is done. I can even see that my service's URL has already been created, but it's not working yet because I still need to link the agent running on my PC to my Netjump account. Once it's linked, my agent will sync all those cloud configurations with my PC and publish the service. To link it up, I just need to write down the auth token and the device ID. Now I'll hop over to my terminal and run the Netjump agent, which I downloaded from the site. The command I need to run is this one: Netjump init, followed by the auth token and device ID. This command sets up your agent and saves that info to a configuration file. From now on, I just need to run Netjump without any parameter. Done. Now, if I try to access the URL again, voila, everything's working. One cool thing is that all the configuration lives in the cloud. So if I ever need to create a new service, I can do it remotely without needing to physically access the device to tweak the agent's setup. Another awesome part? The URL never changes. I can close the agent, even turn off my PC, and when I come back, that same URL will be right there, ready to go. In this demo, I just showed you a pretty basic way to use Netjump. But beyond that, Netjump also opens up a ton of other possibilities, like adding an authentication page to your app. This means only authenticated users will be able to access it. Super handy for keeping things private. Exposing a raw TCP port. You could use this for something like port 22 to give public SSH access to your local devices. Just a word of caution, if you do this, it's really smart to disable password authentication and only allow key pair authentication for security, exposing other local devices that your Netjump agent can connect to without having to install the agent on those devices themselves. For example, if you have an IoT device like an ESP32 with a local IP, you can install the agent on your PC and then expose a service using the ESP32's IP. Your PC will essentially act as a transparent proxy to access that ESP32. Testing webhooks easily. Some APIs that use callbacks need a public URL for those callbacks. Netjump makes the development process so much smoother by making it super easy to create a public URL for your local application. In conclusion, if you're building locally and need to connect globally, Netjump is designed to make that simple. It's less hassle, more development. Explore the possibilities at netjump.dev now, and maybe finally get that project out of your local host